Wenagala oti saddule kenakufuna n'oleera banaye. Okay, let's start with the classwork. Um, yeah. Who's starting?
Comparison and progress.
For last week we did it in class. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes. Who is starting? Kabula saa muntu akufunani.
So human resource planning includes challenges. Ensuring accurate focus. Challenge HR focus, rely on data accuracy. HR focus, rely on data accuracy. Inaccurate data can lead to poor production. Solution regularly audit and validate data sources. Use historical data to predict. Use historical data and predict analytics to improve accuracy. Balancing viewable work and capacity building. Challenging challenge balance immediate optional needs, long-term capacity building. Solution prioritize capacity building, but disrupting daily operations, allocating time for learning and development. Number three, promoting collaboration and transparency. Challenges.
Okay. Tablet. Yeah, Sabrina. So you want to get your bag? Chisomo, come get your bag.
Promoting collaboration and transparency. Challenges. Solas, Solas hinder collaboration between HR departments and leadership. Solution will be foster cross-functional communication, share insights transparently, and improve stakeholder development processes.
Go ahead. You done?
And
Isomo. Lucho Isomo? Wait. In the planning, training and development is tomorrow. Today will be planning, tomorrow HRP. Yes. This tomorrow is development. No. Yes. Yes.
stakeholders buy-in and communication. HR focus may not be taken seriously by leaders or line managers. Yeah. Solution area will present focus in a clear business focused manner, highlighting the impact of business outcomes, engage stakeholders in productive processes, ensure their needs are considered. Constantly changing business environment. Business needs priorities. Business needs and priorities can shift rapidly, rendering HR focus absolute. Solution learning, regular review and update HR focus to reflect use use align planning approaches.
Sorry. Okay, I'm sorry about that.
Constantly changing business environment. Business needs business needs and priorities can change rapidly when your HR starts to solution regularly reviewing and update regularly review and update HR focus to reflect use aligned planning approaches to quickly adapt to new.
All right. Your friends, they didn't do their work. So I don't know. Trouble. You didn't do your work. Where's the Ujen, the class friend? Never. What's that? No one has a pen. Class. Kisomo tu sasa hivi vamie vogani pasama uputo huko. Ai, don't sign. Don't sign. Kisomo. Can I have the pen? Kisomo tu nomo usuku color. You have to go. Adukuta magisa, so you have to go. Kipa ujindani. Ndikanga dosamba cause tarambuze samu kuti fees akatumiza ndokalwa class. You tell her kuti ndokalwa class and then you come. Wait for your friends. Because Frank has said good you shouldn't be in class. Notice of Frank, when see Sam. I always call him Sam. Yeah, so Tabitha takamuuze kuti ndokalwa class andidandaula kwambiri if you come in class. Abweraso. Abweraso. Nemu ndikufuna class muno komane wachitontuza kuti chisomo asaloweso in class. So andidandaula kwambiri if I let you to be in this class. Akakagona. All right. So where did we stop last week? Training, we've missed 2 classes. Training, we've missed 2 classes. I don't know if it will be possible for us to have a makeup class. So she told me that you are free on Thursdays and Fridays, but then we can only have classes in the afternoon, Thursdays and Fridays. That is the only time that we have free classrooms. Get it up? Mutobera Friday no sana. All right, go to Friday like yourself. Thursday. Let me just check that Thursday if we have space. Oh yeah, that's yeah. As I'm available also, and this one. So, but then where did we stop last week? Last week, it is separate. My one? Oh, you're checking. Okay. Okay. So no one remembers where we stopped. Did we look at the Japanese Excellency School? We did. Okay, fine. Engagement. Nandi. Wait just a minute, okay? Jenny, laptop yangu yapanga zake pamoja. Okay, so since no one remembers where we stopped, um, so we start on engagement, right? So we have to talk about engagement. What is engagement? Let me check that. Engagement. Hmm? Okay. Sorry, continue. Something. Yeah. Okay, it refers to the emotional, cognitive, and behavior state of being fully involved, committed to one's work, organization, and colleagues. So you are fully involved and committed to your work, organization, and colleagues. So it is a positive, fulfilling, and energizing experience that goes beyond a mere job satisfaction or participation. So it is a positive, fulfilling, and energizing experience that goes beyond a mere job satisfaction or participation. So we have characteristics, three characteristics of engagement. The first one, there is emotional connection. So the first one is emotional connection, and then number two is cognitive engagement. The last one is behavioral engagement. Oh, you don't have that in your video? Oh yeah, because I was adding um, more notes. Okay, let me just write. Oh, towards the honors. Don't go down. Yeah, thank you. I keep updating the notes because these notes were made 2, 3 years ago. All right, so we are saying engagement refers to the emotional, cognitive, and behavior state of being fully involved and committed to one's work, organization, and colleagues. So it is the positive, fulfilling, and energizing experience that goes beyond the mere job satisfaction or participation. So it's not just participation or about being satisfied by one's job. So there are three characteristics of job engagement. We have emotional connection, cognitive engagement, and behavior engagement. So on emotional connection, we are looking at feeling passionate. So the the employee will be passionate about the job, right? To have the feeling of passionate, enthusiastic, and dedicated to one's work. So the employee will be dedicated to his or her job. And then there is cognitive engagement. So under cognitive engagement, we have being fully absorbed, focused, and attentive to tasks and responsibilities. So that is, sorry, that is cognitive engagement. And then behavioral engagement. So actively contributing, collaborating, and taking initiative in achieving organization goals. So that is behavioral engagement. So the employee will be contributing to organization goals, will be collaborating, will be taking initiative in order for the person to achieve the goals of the organization. So engagement, what is the engagement outcome? So why do you want your employees to be more engaged? why are we emphasizing more on engagement? So engagement outcome includes improved productivity, increased job satisfaction. So if employees are more engaged, you have improved productivity, you are going to have increased job satisfaction. So your employees will be more satisfied with their jobs and enhance creativity and innovation. Yeah, because employees are encouraged to contribute, encouraged to take initiative. So you are going to have people will be more creative, and you are going to have innovation in your organization. And then there's better employee retention. So engagement helps in employee retention. And then lastly, we have positive impact on customer satisfaction and loyalty. So if you have happy employee, happy customer, that's what we say, right? Yeah. So positive impact on customer satisfaction and loyalty. And then last one is competitive advantage. Um, you also have these HRM strategies to foster engagement? No? Okay. So HRM strategies to foster engagement. So what can you do for you to make sure that you have people that are engaged in your organization? So the first one is recognition and rewards. Right? So you have to recognize your employees when they have done something right. You have to reward them if they have done a good job. Open communication and feedback. So you need to have open communication in your organization and also feedback. So employees need to be getting feedback on the work that they are doing. And then employee empowerment and autonomy. And then opportunities for growth and development, work-life balance, work-life balance and well-being support, and positive work environment and culture. So all these, the six strategies, they can help you foster engagement in your workplace. These are the strategies that you can use to make sure that your employees are more engaged in their work. Yeah, I think this is all. You can remove this for now. So engagement takes place when people are committed to their work. Okay? So if people are more committed to their work, they are more interested, they are gives them the opportunity and scope to develop and to perform and develop their skill and potential. Um, So enhancing job engagement starts with job design. You know what job design is, it? Napanga last semester, yes. So it starts with job design or role development. So this will focus on the provision of interest and challenge. So this is the degree to which the work is interesting in itself and creates demanding goals for the job. Variety. So the extent to which the activities in the job call for selection of skills and ability, autonomy, the freedom and independency the job holder has, including discretion to make decisions. All right. Yeah, so we are saying job engagement can focus on the provision of these things, interest and challenge. So you are giving your employees interest job, right? You are giving them the work that is interesting. That you are giving them work that they will be interested in. Variety, we talked about autonomy, the freedom and the independence of the job holder. Um, so it includes discretion to make decisions, right? To exercise choice. So employees will have a choice. You have choice. Can schedule work, right? So you have that freedom. And then task identity, the degree to which the job requires completion of a whole or identifiable piece of work. Yeah. So there's a group called Hey Group that developed a model for what they call engaged performance. So they developed a model that is called engaged performance, which is made up of 6 elements and is summarized in the table that I'm going to show you. Yeah, so the Hague Group developed a model that is called engaged performance. So the first element, so the table has 6 elements. All right. So the first element is inspiration or values. The second one is quality of work, and then we have an enabling environment, tangible rewards, and work-life balance. So these elements that they can actually help they can help your organization to have engaged employees. So the first one we're saying inspiration or values. So they include reputation of the organization. All right. So the reputation of an organization can actually inspire the employees in your workplace. Organization values. So if people believe in the values and organization behavior, they can actually be more engaged in the organization. Quality of leadership can also affect engagement of employee. There is risk sharing, recognition, and communication. That is on inspiration. And then number 2 is quality of work. So under quality of work, we have perception of value of work, challenge or interest, opportunities for achievement, freedom and autonomy, workload, quality of work relationship. So we are looking at the work itself. How interesting is the work? How does the employee perceive the value of the work that he or she is doing? So we are looking at freedom and autonomy. Does the person has a choice to make decisions? All right. And then there's workload, the amount of work that one has to do, the quality of work relationship that is there in the organization. And then the third element is enabling environment. Now we are looking at the environment where the employees are. So under enabling environment, we are looking at physical environment. So the actual physical environment. So people will be more engaged. Uh, the physical environment will have an effect on whether if the employees will be engaged or not. Tools and equipment of the current, sorry, tools and equipment that you can use for the job that you're doing. Right? So if the job that you're doing requires you to have certain tools, those should be there. Right? If you need protective gears, you need to have those when you're working. That will affect whether your employee will be engaged or not. Job training. So training will enable your employees to work better. All right. Information and processes. Do they have enough information in the workplace? And then safety and personal security feedback. Um, okay, so the fourth element is tangible rewards. So on tangible rewards, we have things like competitive pay, good benefits, incentives, ownership potential, recognition, rewards, fairness of rewards. So competitive pay. So the pay, the salary that they are getting, is it competitive? Right? So that is going to affect whether your employees are going to will be more engaged or not. Good benefits, the benefit that you are giving your employees also will affect employees being engaged or not. Incentives for higher performance. So if they have performed well, do you give them anything? Right? Yeah, so we have other organizations, they give their employees bonuses if they perform better. Yes. So those are things that can affect engagement in an employee in an organization. And then ownership potential, and then we have recognition, we have rewards, and then fairness of rewards. Number 5 is work-life balance. So work-life balance. Under work-life balance, we have things like supportive environment. So do we have a supportive environment? recognition of life cycle needs or flexibility, and then security of income and social support. Number six, future growth or opportunity. So learning and development. Learning and development. Do you have those opportunities at the workplace? Career advancement opportunities as well. And then performance involvement and feedback. Yeah, so these are the six elements in the engaged performance. Okay, so next let's look at external environmental factors when designing HR plan. External environmental factors when external environmental factors when designing the HR plan. So last time we met, we talked about the internal environmental factors. What are these internal environmental factors that can actually affect designing the HR plan? Okay? Mona. What do you do in the jungle? Okay, just think. What can be the internal environmental factors that can affect the designing of a plan? Think, Anna. Internal. Hmm? Okay, so I've said good Papa, we want to look at the external. So I want you to remind us about the internal environmental factors that can actually affect the HR design. Okay. What else? Mm-hmm. But okay. So you can't think of anything. The internal environmental factors. So internal environmental factors are things like organization culture. So the culture, like with relationship, it's inside culture. Yeah. So the culture, the leadership style, the behavior of the people in the organization. So that is under organization culture. And then we have the strategic objectives. Remember when we were starting this course, I said before you come up with a plan, you have to go back to the strategy. You have to look at the strategic plan. So that can actually have an effect on your plan. Um, Workforce demographics. So workforce demographics, things like age, gender, yes, those things can actually affect you when you're designing the human resource plan. Uh, Employee turnover and retention also, and skills, knowledge, and competences. Yeah, so all those things. Um, yeah, now we are looking at the external environmental factors that uh, that can actually affect designing of the HR plan. So the first one is economic conditions. You have those notes, eh? Yeah. So the first factor is economic condition. The economy of the country, They gave an example of the recession. So recession can actually affect most of the companies. So the way devaluation affected us, eh? Because you're young, you have not felt it. Eh,
Questa è come brand, questa è stata
yeah.
accommodation, I would say, it's a
How much was it before devaluation? Ah, how much do you pay?
When you are there,
Eh, 55. What way do you live? You said 49. Masa mungkin no gusto pa si bwana kan mpanga no si bwana na. Oh, waka hostel kama school anyway. Yeah. Yeah. HR plan. So, like now, because of things are hard, we have, so now things are hard. Most of the organizations are not able to hire many to their capacity because of maybe because of devaluation. Now we have more graduates that are seeking for employment. Now the graduates are just taking any job. There's a good graduate, you are receiving 150,000. Nangamuta you visited Mars. I'm not like did I any I'm a very good if I made a bit of opportunities. Chicos will tell everyone is not just those that did their school in private universities. They go for internship. How much do they get from that internship? Imagine. So I'm talking about 150 and then another 85,000. So if you look at internship program, maybe I'm going to be graduates also now up to university. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Economic condition has can actually affect designing the HR plan, and then you have government regulations. So government regulations now we're looking like at things like minimum wage. So minimum wage, if it changes, you have to incorporate that in the plan. Yeah. So you as a human resource officer, you have to keep yourself up to date with the employment law. You have to know that. But I think I told you last semester what is the Employment Act should be like your Bible. You should know it inside out. So when you start working, you'll be using that in terms of say you'll be using dementia. So if the employment law changes, that must be reflected in the company policy as well.
So, for example, the minimum wage example. So now minimum wage is at 57. You can, if 52,000, you cannot say, but if it will still be, we still be paying Yakari nominally. But my companies, I think in the 70, is it 70? Yeah, my small companies, I think it's 70. So they know that if it is better than Yakari 50,000 because of these reasons. No, those things, the minute they change the employment law, you have to change your policies as well. And then we have political environment. So the political environment can also have an impact on the HR plan. So HR planning needs to consider likely changes to market budgets and availability of sustainable applicants as a result of recent and anticipated political influences and events. So because of certain political events, you find you have to change some of the things in your organization. You find that it's going to affect your HR plan. For example, in the government sector. So government sector, once they change the government, they put it maybe from DPP to MCP, like what we did last time. Don't they had to change? I'm a head of department, what do you call it? My directors. They change all the directors. They move my directors also the previous. Yes, they put their own. Yeah.
Or whatever represent us. They change.
Yeah. Yeah, so that is the political environment. And then we have um, new technological developments. So new technology brings new skills, requirements. So companies always need to be aware of the proficiencies and training needs when planning when planning human resources. So when you're planning for human resource, you need to be aware of the new developments that have come in, so that you can incorporate those things. Okay. Yeah, so you can incorporate those. Yeah, so new technological development. So, as I said, new technology brings in new skills and new ways of doing things. So you need to be be aware of the new technologies that are coming in so that you can incorporate that in the training needs when you're planning for human resource. For human resource. Yeah. So and also if you want to produce new products and services, you may also require to recruit highly skilled employees or train existing employees to meet the need. Yeah, so that can also, that will have an effect on your plan. And then the other factor is environmental and geographical factors. So environment and geography. So environmental factors may include where your business is located, in relation to finding sufficient appropriate staff or changes in the environment that mean a need for more of your employees. So now we're looking at where your company is. Okay? So where the company is, do you have enough supply of human resource, external supply of human resource? So it will, you can decide to actually employ maybe from maybe outside the country. Yeah, so where you are located will have an effect on your HR plan. So if you are employing from outside the country, what does that mean? It means that Ndoti, you are employing.
Okay, if you're employing outside the country, means the bring new ideas that the
You are bringing, yeah, that's true. And also, for you as a human resource officer, it means that you need to take into consideration what does your country need when you're employing someone from outside. Okay? Some of them can be payment, what they need, things like that. There'll be cultural things that you have to consider. Yeah. Because people from different locations will need will have different beliefs and values as well. Yeah, so these are the factors, the external factors that you have to consider when you're designing the HR plan. Oh yeah, this the last one, future human resource requirements. Look, you have to look at this is a different topic, so senior from the other